I'm concerned that the FBI is going to get a warrant to get the post office to remove my letters from the mail because they're going to say, well, he's sending classified information, he's sending the names of undercover federal agents to people, and so we have to remove him from the mail. So I've spent the day driving around and trying to slip tails. I've actually been doing this for days. So I figured what I'll do is I'll put a list on this video, and you guys can look through it, and if your name's on it, you can expect a letter. And probably the media is the most difficult people for me to be able to contact. So those are the ones that I worked the hardest to slip the tail. The mayors, I feel like I didn't work hard enough to slip the tail. I drove to Denver to drop it off in a mailbox, but I didn't slip it hard enough. Today I did a pretty good job, I think. If they kept up with me, they did a really good job following me. This list is going to be rolling while I'm talking. I figured I'd talk about whatever's going on. So the competency evaluator, he wasn't like extremely biased, but he very clearly thinks I'm crazy. But I don't think his job is to determine the veracity of what I'm saying. I think his job is to determine whether or not I'm competent enough to stand trial, and his job is to determine whether or not I actually understand the situation that I'm in. And clearly I actually do. I think it's a very big deal. And what I told him is, there's no way they can win this case because clearly I didn't tell this guy that he was in imminent danger. I didn't say, I'm going to murder you with my gun. What I said is, if you do this, then I'm concerned that I'll kill you. I'm concerned that your behavior is going to result in me drawing my gun and shooting you on accident. And so I thought I'd talk about nothing while this is rolling. So I had a dream last night that I think the Indian government tried to murder me, or was trying to murder me. And I tend to listen to my dreams. I know that's weird, but the Indian government's been kind of weird. Like RAW, their intelligence agency, is pretty aggressive, odd enough. Like, they're not super aggressive with their hacks, but sometimes like they save their hacks for important time. You know, they hide it. And Indians, you think they're super peaceful because they're Hindus, but they're not. And I feel like I'm one of those people that some people prefer to not be alive because I want to start World War III, and I don't want India to be on my side, and I'm not going to want India to be on my side. So, yeah, I saw that a lot of like African countries are trying to default on their debt because they owe China a ton of money. China loans everyone money, and everyone's economies are kind of screwed right now. And so I feel like the canary in the coal mine might be all these people asking China for debt relief. But you never know. I mean, I feel like China might give them debt relief. And it's kind of crazy how the entire world's economy, or the entire third world's economy, tends to be connected to China. And then the entire first world's economy tends to be connected to the United States, and I'm including China in the first world countries, even though it's almost like a second world country. They're kind of an in-between thing. I feel like Janet Yellen's the right person to have in charge. She's definitely releasing talking points to act like the Fed by itself can protect our economy, but you never really know. So what's been going on with you guys? I've been thinking about this guy Josh, and I feel like when you haven't ever had a gay relationship, then like you have to like kind of ease your way into it. But I feel like it's pretty easy to develop a fetish based on your relationship if you're with someone that you really enjoy. And I feel like if there's anyone that, if I was going to be monogamous with someone, I'd quite possibly enjoy being monogamous with him more than anyone else, even though that's not really true, because like I am too straight. But we would be like, it'd be us not being actual monogamous. It'd be us like one-on-one and then being swingers together. Not swingers, but sharers together. You never really know. The thing is, you never really know if I even know him. What you do know is that I do know certain people, and he is kind of my type. He's a, what is it called, a tweak Twink or whatever you call. You know how the other day I made this video about the Pornhub statistics, and I was like, don't look up Twink because I thought it was going to be like something really freaky. Turned out it's just a guy that looks like him. So, yeah. I figured out which state is into fisting. You know what state it is? Freaking Missouri, the show me state, of course. The show me state's into having very large objects in their in their body. I'm still completely baffled by this whole like super conservative women wanting to watch solo women masturbate. You know why? Because I think like the gayest thing you could actually be into if you're a gay man is watching solo men masturbating. But I feel like women are probably more into solo women masturbation than people realize. Wow, this little conversation with the camera has deteriorated very, very quickly. So what was the state that was into pissing? Oh, Michigan. You guys, it's because you have so much water in your state. All right. Are we through showing you all the pictures? I guess you guys can always rewind. I tried to include the states and the cities so that if you're trying to look for your specific news station to see if I send it to you, you'll see it. I don't know. I've been really sneaky about where I've mailed some of these mailouts out of. Some of the mailouts I sent out of Colorado Springs, and I feel like they might have been able to get a warrant in that for those places and say he's sending national security information. We can't let him do that. But you never really know. What I do know is all these Congress people know about this, and they're all faking like they don't know. And they're all because one of them won, the Democrats, and the Republicans don't want to admit that Donald Trump just so happened to be a guy that was a money launderer for Russian spies. So when Russian spies needed cash, like how are we going to pay them some money? Go to his casino. We'll pay you there. So if there's anyone that was probably the number one funder of illegal intelligence operations on American soil, it was Donald Trump or his dad. What was his name? Frank Trump or whatever. His dad was the one that really got like the illegal money that seeded the business that real estate naturally grows in value, and then Trump was kind of stuck with it, and it was just part of his life, and so he was who pays out to the spies that need money. So, yeah, I don't know how Janet Yellen can save everything by herself. I don't think she can. I think the reality is that the economy's in bad shape, and I don't know what to do about it. So, those are the people that I've sent letters to. I think it's 1,010 people because I've gone through all my envelopes and I had to go get some new envelopes. I'll probably send Jimmy Carter another letter because I sent him a letter before, and I'm going to send him like this letter that I just sent out. And like I said, if anyone wants to email me, you should email me, and I'll tell you tons of people to contact. So there you go. I hope you guys are having a good week.